The Korth Dominion prided itself on knowing everything about its enemies before a single shot was fired. Every new contact began the same way. A long-range scan, deep and thorough, stripping secrets layer by layer until there was nothing left to surprise them. When the Dominion fleet intercepted the lone Terran vessel TSS Resolute at the edge of the Vera Belt, Commodore Zar assumed it would be routine. "Bring us within passive scan range," Zar ordered. The sensor technicians bent over their consoles, sending invisible waves washing across the human ship. The first readings came back. "Wrong." "Report," Zar said impatiently. The technicians' mandibles clicked nervously. "Commodore, their armor plating. Our systems can't penetrate it. It's scattering the scan." Zar frowned. "Impossible. Increase scan power to maximum." The Dominion's long-range array hummed and pulsed, cutting through light minutes of space. A second later, data flooded in. More than the sensors could process at once. Systems stalled. Error codes flashed red. "What is happening?" Zar growled. The technician swallowed hard. "Sir, the moment we increased scan power, they scanned us back." On the Resolute, Captain Sarah Ellison stood calmly on her bridge. "They're running a full-spectrum intrusive scan," her tactical officer reported. Sarah smiled faintly. "Let them. Feed them something interesting." Her crew worked quickly, shunting the Dominion scan request into the Resolute's deception matrix. In return, the human ship's own scanners lanced back along the same frequency, only stronger, sharper, faster. Every byte of Dominion fleet data, shield harmonics, weapon specs, fuel reserves, crew biometric profiles, flowed straight into Terran hands. Back aboard the Dominion flagship, chaos erupted. "They have complete sensor lock on us, sir. They know our weapons configurations, reactor output, everything," the technician stammered. Zar's spines flared in alarm. "Shut down the scan. Cut it off now." But it was too late. The human ship had already shifted its stance, weapons sliding into ready positions with deliberate precision. The technician's voice was almost a whisper. "Commodore, they just targeted every ship in our formation. Simultaneously." Zar tried to regain control. "Send a warning hail. Tell them they are in violation of." A transmission cut across the channel. A human face appeared, calm and expressionless. "Commodore Zar, we noticed you were curious about the Resolute. Curiosity can be dangerous." Zar bristled. "You have violated. You scanned us first. We merely returned the courtesy. Now we know everything about your fleet, down to the fact that your number 3 destroyer starboard reactor is overdue for servicing." Zar froze. That was classified. The human captain's tone never changed. "You have a choice. You turn your fleet around and leave the sector, and we will forget this ever happened. Or you test us, and then you learn why no one scans a Terran warship twice." For a long moment, only the sound of the Dominion bridge crew breathing filled the air. Zar's instincts screamed at him. This was not bluff. He cut the channel. The Dominion fleet slowly pivoted, breaking formation, their drives flaring as they accelerated away from the Vera Belt. The Resolute never moved, never fired. It simply watched them leave. On the Terran bridge, Sarah turned to her tactical officer. "Transmit a scrambled packet of their fleet data to command. And mark this sector. Clear. Her XO raised an eyebrow. "You think they'll be back?" Sarah smiled thinly. "Maybe. But next time, they'll think twice before pointing their sensors at a Terran ship." Weeks later, rumors rippled through Dominion space. Stories about the day a lone human vessel turned the Dominion's most advanced scans back on them, stripping them bare in seconds. Officially, the incident never happened. Unofficially, the Dominion's fleet commanders began issuing a quiet order to their captains. If you see a Terran warship, keep your sensors to yourself. Because sometimes the most dangerous weapon in space was knowing exactly what your enemy didn't want you to know.